Good afternoon, lovelies, and welcome back to another vlog. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Like you guys saw, I had some breakfast and coffee and got ready for the day. We are now getting ready to head out for a little solo adventure as per usual. Today we're gonna run to Costco to grab a couple of supplements that I need that I can only find there. I mean, it's not that I can only find them there, it's just that they're the best price. They're just at the breast price point, you guys. Titties. No.
Stop it. Get some help.
They're just at the best price point for what it is, and it's a great value because it's a larger size than what you would find at the regular store. So we'll do that. I also want to try making it to Trader Joe's to see if they have any plants or herbs that I can repot, just because my basil is a little sad and I don't want to put a sad infected basil in a new planter just for it to go bad. So we'll do that. And then after that, we'll probably find something else to do, but I will keep you guys posted as per usual. On that note, let's do a quick fit of the day before we go, shall we? Okay, so summer is in full swing, you guys. I call this my soccer mom summer fit. So we have the extra large t-shirt with Godzilla on there because, you know, we love Godzilla. If you know, you know. Matching hat. Well, not really matching, but in theme hat. I'm not sure if you can tell. Maybe I'll zoom in at the top. It's a dinosaur. Can you see it? Can you see my little dinosaur? Yeah. A little Brachiosaurus action. And then we have some shorts from, where are these from? Shorts from? Oh, nice. Okay, shorts are from Nine West. And then I have my Amazon little frilly socks and my white Geox sneakers. All right, now that we did a quick fit of the day, let's get ready to head out, shall we? As per usual, like I said, I'll keep you guys posted for any updates along the way. All right, lovely, so I'm back in my car. I know this is probably a very awkward shot, but bear with me. This was the only place I could put my phone, okay? Okay, so like you guys saw, we went to Trader Joe's. I didn't film much of anything in there just because it was so busy, you guys. So we'll do a quick haul of everything that I got once we get home. However, next to my Trader Joe's location, there's a mini Asian market. I think it's called... yeah, it's called Seoul Asian Market. It's just a super small boutique with a bunch of authentic Korean items, which I'm obsessed with. I just walked around to peruse to see if they had any fresh rice cakes. Unfortunately, they were completely sold out, and that was on me for coming in too late. Usually, if you go there early in the morning, as soon as they open up, you'll find some fresh rice cakes. So if you're in the area, highly recommend. But even though I didn't get any rice cakes, I was able to find this gem right here. Can you see it? This is the famous fried chicken ice cream that's going viral everywhere. I figured I'd try it out to see what the hype was all about. So let's try it out together and review it. Also, sorry, Alex, for making a mess in your car in advance. But unlike me, this boy don't care. Okay, let's see. Ooh, she's very crumbly. Oh my God. Ah. Okay, we're getting... oh my God, it's like cereal. Is this cornflakes? Ah! Okay, why does it look like... oh! You guys! Hold on. This is so messy. Oh, Lord. Okay. Low-key, it looks like somebody took a bite out of my ice cream, but it just crumbled apart. Don't worry about it. Ooh, so... this is what it looks like right here. It looks like a little drumstick. Let's take a bite.
Huh?
The cereal Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not vibing with this. This cereal is really soft and chewy instead of being crunchy, so it kind of throws off the texture, but the ice cream on the inside is really good. Honestly, if it weren't for the coating, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10, but because of that, I have to drop it down to a 6 out of 10. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I really don't think I'm gonna finish this. I apologize in advance. I know it's kind of wasteful, but it's just not worth it, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, on that note, let me put this back in the wrapping because it is so messy. And then we'll go to our next destination. I think next up we are gonna go to Costco to pick up the supplements that we were talking about. I'm just trying to get my collagen supplement. Also, wow, that was really sweet. Hold on. Woo! Wow, that was an experience. I'm glad I tried it though, because I was thinking about it and I kept on eyeballing it and I just had to pull the trigger. Anyway, lesson learned. Let's go to Costco and I'll keep you guys posted for any updates along the way. All right, lovely, so I just got home. Let's do a quick haul of everything that I got. Let me do Trader Joe's first, and then we'll do Costco. Okay, so from Trader Joe's, I got a bouquet of little roses, which are so cute. I'm gonna put those in a vase in a few so I can put them on the kitchen table. We also got these new spicy cheese crunchies, which are a hot Cheeto dupe, I'm assuming. I love their Taki dupe, which is the chili lime roll tortillas. That one is so good. So I figured I'd try the hot Cheeto one to see if it's just as good. We'll do a little review later. I'll let you know how this is. Now, let's move on to the good stuff, the things that we're gonna plant today. Now, I only got 3 things and they're a little small, but I figured we'd start small and work our way up just so that I can kind of maintain everything and see how it grows. Just because I know sometimes, even if you get a teeny tiny plant, over time, when you put it in a big pot, it'll spread and kind of like thrive. So I only chose 3 herbs to pot in my planter on one of the sides. The other side, I'll probably do flowers or vegetables or fruits. I'm not quite sure yet, but at least I know that one side is gonna be herbs. So, like I said earlier, we got a new basil plant to pot in there just because this one is fresh and I know it's not gonna be contaminated with anything. We also have a little rosemary. And of course, you know, I'm Moroccan, so I had to get some mint. There we go. Okay, so that's it from Trader Joe's. And then from Costco, we just got 2 things, simple and easy. We got my espresso beans right here. And then we got my supplement, which is my favorite collagen peptides. These are amazing. I love them, highly recommend. And that's pretty much it. On that note, let me put everything away and then we'll get to potting the plants and we'll do our last DIY project of the weekend, which is that rolling corner stand that we got last week from HomeGoods. The one that I showed you guys made out of wood that I was gonna stain with dark stain because it didn't match the bathroom vibes. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so this is the rolling holder right here. And then this is the wood stain that I got. I got a dark walnut stain so that it matches the rest of the bathroom. So we'll also do that today. But before we get started, let me put everything away. I'm probably gonna change as well, just because I'm gonna be staining and using dirt and I don't wanna stain any of my clothing. So let's get changed and then I'll catch you guys in a few. Then it's just like, it's such a...
Yeah, I'm so fresh like the morning. Mouth wide open like they yawning. Every time they see me, they in G-Shock. Homie, this is too far. Homie, I feel too alive. You can see me like Illuminati. You can see me like Illuminati. But I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light, no. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like ya. Gotta make sure you know how to shake it like a bartender. Team with me and they all winners. And you know we ballin' all winter, all summer. Jewelry around my neck is lightning, but I'm all thunder. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it. Bring a friend and come along. Don't be taking too long. The vibe too strong. If you don't know how to move, then we move flowing, so exotic, hop in the Mercedes Benz. And I got them crushing like ice pouring above. It's overflowing on us, you drop it, then pick it up. I think I'm falling in love, but shawty, this isn't what you probably thinking it was. It's a vibe out, cooling it for the weekend and such. You gon' find out once you come on and breathe.
Alright y'all, so it is now dinner time. I made some homemade chicken cutlets with some butter Parmesan pasta. I'm so excited to try this out. I actually had a little piece of chicken earlier. It was very good. You know, it's always nice to have a little sample before you have the whole meal. Alright, first bite. First bite. Focus. Hello? Bruh. Well, it won't focus. That's okay. Do you hear that crunch? It is so good, you guys. If you ever have some free time on your hands, highly recommend making this chicken recipe. It took me about 30 minutes, but it was so worth it. It's super easy, and it's so satisfying. All right, now please excuse me while I go watch some TV while I finish up my dinner.
Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it. Bring a friend and come along. Don't be taking too long. The vibe's too strong. If you don't know how to move, then we moving on. Ain't no way rhythmic feet up in this place. If you can't catch the feeling, then get out the way. I've been reeling and fish from the lake. They keep saying I'm down to earth, but I'm really out of space. All these women aliens, super foreign, so exotic, hop in the Mercedes Benz. And I got them crushing like ice pouring above. It's overflowing on us, you drop it, then pick it up. I think I'm falling in love, but shawty, this isn't what you probably thinking it was. It's a vibe out, cooling it for the weekend and such. You gon' find out once you come on and breathe it out. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it.
Good morning, lovelies, and happy Sunday. It is now the next day. I just finished doing my morning face care routine. I know I usually film this routine and it's kind of redundant, but I'm not sure if you can tell, I did switch up a couple of things. I feel like I've been breaking out a lot lately. I mean, it's normal that I'm breaking out right now because I'm PMSing, so that's totally fine. But I mean, outside of my luteal phase, I've been breaking out more often. And I didn't know if it had to do with my nutrition or if it was my facial products. So I tried eliminating a few food items that I knew kind of flared me up, which didn't do much. So now it's been a week and I think I figured it out. It was actually my face care routine. I think I've been stripping my skin, which is what caused me to break out more frequently and more intensely. So we are going back to the basics. I kind of stripped down my face care routine. I used to wash my face with products like 2 to 3 times a day, which is way too much. So now we're just going back to plain cold water in the morning and then our salicylic acid and moisturizer in the morning. And then at night, same thing, going back to the basics, washing our face. Whenever I shower, I just wash my face with my gentle salicylic acid face wash, which is good for acne. And then we do a little toner and a little more moisturizer because, you know, you have to have moisturizer. And of course, during the day, you already know we're putting on our sunscreen. So I think it's really working. I can show you guys. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference. Of course, I'm breaking out like the big spots. Don't judge, okay? It's that PMS. She's coming soon, guys. But aside from like the big spots that are popping up, my skin looks a lot smoother. I'm not sure if you can tell. I feel like it's giving baby skin and I'm very happy with it. So I'm gonna keep going with that. Hopefully it keeps getting better. But if you guys have acne prone skin and have any good products that you recommend, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to try them out. On that note, like you guys know, Sundays are reset days, so let's get started with reset and I'll catch you guys in a few. All right, lovely, so it's a little while later. As you can probably tell, I just got done with all my meal prepping, cleaning up around the house, and all the usual Sunday reset stuff. I also went to Albertsons, like you guys saw, just to grab some bananas and deli turkey. I know I just went grocery shopping, but I was so focused on getting plants at Trader Joe's that I completely forgot to get bananas and deli turkey. I was on a mission, like one track mind type of thing, and I was meal prepping earlier today, and I was like, wait, something's missing. How am I supposed to make sandwiches if I don't have any deli meat? So yeah, we crossed that bridge, we got there, I got the stuff, I just got back home, and now it's finally time to do my hair care routine. Let me take off my rings while I talk to you guys. So every Sunday is my hair wash days. I only wash my hair once a week because that is my hair texture type. I can actually go without washing my hair for like 2 weeks sometimes. Listen, I have mixed hair, so that's why. If you have very fine, stringy hair, that's probably not gonna be it for you, but my POCs get it, you know? Anyway, so, okay, so every Sunday, I do my little hair care routine. Whenever I wash my hair, I always prep it first, maybe like an hour or so prior to washing my hair. I'll do a little bit of rosemary water. I'll do a little bit of rosemary and clove water on my hair to get it nice and wet, and then I'll add some oil. So recently I got this rosemary hair oil. This is what it looks like right here. And then what's really nice about this is that it comes with an applicator. So you can just pop it on the bottle like this and then apply it directly to your scalp, which is so nice and time saving. So first things first, I'm gonna brush my hair. I actually got this oil recently. I ran out of the oil that I made myself, which was ginger, jojoba, coconut, and rosemary with argan oil. It was like a little mixture of everything. But since I ran out, I figured why not try a different product? I've only used this twice so far, and I can honestly tell the difference. My hair feels a lot healthier and shinier and smoother and less straw-like, if that makes sense. So it's really bringing my hair back to life, which I'm very happy about. But first things first, let me spray it down. I'm also gonna take off my watch actually, just so I don't get it wet. I mean, it's waterproof. I don't want it to smell like rosemary, you know? I feel like I'm like smelling like a whole steak when I do this. Alex makes fun of me whenever I do my hair care, and he calls it the steak water. Yeah, we don't talk about it. It's fine. It's really not that bad. It's just he correlates rosemary to steak, which honestly, I do not blame him. That's very fair. Okay, and then once I get my hair nice and wet, then we can go ahead and put in the oil. I like to put my oil on wet or semi-wet hair, like damp hair, just because that moisture really helps the oil sink in. Really make sure that you massage your scalp when you do this, and massage your scalp with your fingertips, not your nails. Fun fact, so you can have a nice, healthy scalp. So my hair is a little damp. I'm just gonna run my brush through it just to make sure there's no knots before I put my oil in. I've had short hair, or like relatively short hair, for the past 6 years now, and as you can tell, it's growing slowly but surely. But I'm in my I want long hair era, so we're trying our best out here to, you know, do what we can to support that hair growth, you know what I mean? Especially for people with textured hair types, it's a lot harder for us to grow our hair. It takes forever, like double the time that it would for a non-POC, just saying. How much oil is too much oil? I don't know. I'm basting myself like a freaking chicken out here, guys. Okay, just gonna massage that into my scalp. I would recommend sectioning your hair off so that you can get each and every section. But your girl is lazy, so I just do it all in one. I kind of just like run this thing right through my hair, kind of like a hairbrush, and I'm gonna assume that it's gonna get all the spots, okay? Like, I'm sorry, I can't be bothered. I'm a lazy girly pop. Sorry, guys. Hey, some effort is better than none, right? At least I'm doing this. Once all that oil settles in, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair up and just let it chill out for a little bit, maybe like an hour or so, like I said. If you wanna do it overnight, you can totally do this overnight. I just don't have the time, so we're just going for an hour. Definitely an hour minimum though. On that note, I'm gonna finish up massaging my scalp and putting my hair up. And then I'll probably shower in an hour or so to get rid of this, wash my hair, and then I will probably catch you guys for dinner. Just in case I don't hop back on the camera later and wrap up the video, because I've been doing that for the past couple weeks. Sorry about that, guys. Just in case, let me just wrap it up right now and tell you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you guys in next week's vlog. As per usual, if there's anything of interest that happens after this, I will definitely pop it in. But like I said, I'll probably catch you guys for dinner. And if not, I'll catch you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Bye. All right, lovely. So it's a little while later. I just got out of the shower. Let's make a late lunch / early dinner. I'm gonna make one of my favorite sandwiches of all time, which is a turkey brie and apple sandwich. I know it sounds a little strange, but don't knock it till you try it. If you like charcuterie with that like sweet and savory type of situation, you'll love this one. Try it out and let me know what you think in the comments down below if you do. Okay, so first things first, let's start with our dressing or sauce, which is honey mustard. If you have honey mustard, by all means, go ahead and use like the bottled kind. I like making my own, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with some Dijon mustard. And honestly, this is to taste, so just use as much as you would like. Okay, so I have my Dijon mustard right here. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of honey to it. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this together, and that's gonna create our honey mustard. Super easy and simple, and we love that. Especially because I was too lazy to cook for dinner. I was so close to ordering out, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, but I was like, let me save some money, especially because I've been spending a lot of money lately on furniture and plants, and you know, we're just trying to live on a budget here, you know? We're just trying to stick to the budget here, so sandwich it is. All right, so I have my honey mustard right here. Then I have this nice little bread right here. It's like a cheesy Asiago ciabatta. Feel free to use whatever bread you prefer, but ciabatta and sourdough, ugh, the goats. The best for the sandwich. I'm gonna go ahead and toast my bread, and then we'll add our honey mustard, our brie, some really thin sliced apples, and then some turkey. If you have arugula, I would put in some arugula in here. However, I ran out, so we're just gonna go with like 2 little measly pieces of lettuce. It's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, on that note, let me toast the bread, and then we'll put the sandwich together real quick. I also have some fries and onion rings in the air fryer cooking right now as a little side.